Good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you are. How's everybody doing? We are back with more control. Let's not waste any time. Let's get on, get in, and get going. All right. Okay, look at the aim, man. Right. Right, where are level 5 and level 4 doors? What level was the door in here again? Level 6. Eliminate. There's nothing in here yet, is there? Oh, hello. Ow. Oh my god, I should be taking care of the twats in the chair. They're just sitting sniping us in the sky. There's no point in putting these on, like, 'cause they don't actually do anything. But yeah, like I've said so far, the aim for some reason on a controller option just feels weird. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you dare. I'm watching you. Get. No. You'll be here. Little stinkies. What I mean, the aim assist does not help. You're lucky. I don't know where you went. Hey, little boy, I do. Where did it go? What did it go? Oh, there you are. Get wrecked. Alright. Hello, little chitter chatter. What are you doing over there? Alright, so we're looking for doors. What level was the clearance to get into the lock room? Hello, boy. Who's a good little budger? Hello. Level 5. Ooh, I can do this. You can do it. Right, so you've got to set up everything in a specific pattern in this place, and it'll unlock a secret. Can't remember what it was, though. I figured it out way back when it first released. It was tied between this room and the next. Not really. I've honestly just lost all interest in Final. I'll probably go back eventually, but at the moment I just really have zero interest anymore. Lucky item manifest. It's going to be a crossover with 11. Lucky item manifest. Bronze koi fish. China attracts abundance of wealth. Feng Shui. Horseshoe Island. Wards off evil. Orientation important. Heals up. Allows luck to be kept. Heals down. Luck flows outward. Maneki Neko, Japan. Beckoning cat used in shops. Paw held up to beckon customers. Creating luck for the business owner. Four-leaf clover island, shamrock, rare plant variant, connections to druidic Healing rituals. Elephant, China protection, good luck, wisdom, feng shui, light bulb variation. Documented gambling rituals indicate luck is produced when all lights in the room are turned on. And these are the clues. If effective items to be tested, consider investigating the orientation of the horseshoe. Also consider positioning of feng shui objects. Proximity of luck items may influence luck readings. More information on ritual use, lucky actions to perform and avoid are relevant to the OCD behavior. See file, blah, blah, blah. Right, so all lights need to be on. Right. Horseshoe needs to be facing upward. Oh, that's the wrong horseshoe. Hang on. Yeah, this one. It's already facing upward. So that one's fine, right? I think I need to take the four-leaf clover to give us luck. And the cat paw, well, it's already pointing up. Okay. Do I need to trigger this? Ah, right, it's hitting it. I don't think I need this one to be hitting. I don't think I need that one. I cannot remember the combination to this puzzle. Alright, put the lucky clover there, so it's in proximity of the gambling. And spin the wheel. Right, so... right, where you're standing also determines as well. So I need to stand on the opposite end of the wheel. Lucky clover, the lights, yes. So I gotta stand here. Alright, how do I spin the wheel? That's not good luck. Four. Is that how many attempts I get? Oh, was that the result I came up on there? Maybe I missed some lights. I mean, it's dark in that room, and we're not gonna have the lights on in there as well. What was the combination of all this again? It's not a case of I have to activate that then quickly run into the other room, is it? Lucky item, man. Protection, good luck, wisdom, feng shui. Effects of items to be tested. Consider investigating the orientation of the horseshoe. Also Also consider position of feng shui objects. Proximity of lucky items may influence. Right. So maybe there's another pot in there that I've got to put the lucky clover in? I thought I had to be just within proximity of the table. Maybe that has to go somewhere else in the room. No, I think it has to be there. Hello, Chatty. What you doing? Eh? Hang on. Ah, right. I'm not supposed to be in here. So I've got to be away from it when it's spinning. Maybe. Fuck. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm definitely doing something wrong because I'm getting bad luck at the minute. All the lights are on, aren't they? On. Whoops. There's something in this room that I've done wrong. Does this have to be actually hitting that? And that's the right way. We want luck to go in, don't we? Oh, wait, hang on. Do we want luck to come out so that we get the luck? Oh. Nope. What was the combination to this again? Nothing happened that time. Right. Is it me that has to be 2 foot away from the fish? Or... maybe I'm supposed to spin it and then... nope, that did nothing. It's got something to do with the stuff in here. Document gambling rituals indicate luck is produced when all lights in the room are turned on. Done that. Elephant protection, good luck, wisdom, feng shui. But do I have to have the little ball? What do they call them little ball things that hit each other? Where it's like the swing. Yeah, the hell are they called again? Four Leaf Island, yeah. Background cat using shops. Paw held up to beckon customers. Words wards off evil. Horseshoe. Orientation importance. Heels up. Heels down. Hit the floor. Heels. Well, that's up, isn't it? Even that shows it, look. The luck going into it. If it's down, the luck comes out of it. That one was like that but by default. Got it. There it is. It was the cat. I had everything right. It was just the cat. Right, cool. I unlocked an outfit. And a mod. A pretty good mod. Alright, cool. So that's that little puzzle. I got a 7. What we're aiming for. I can't remember if there was more to this room or if that was it. Right, what other level 5 and 4 doors am I missing? Oh god, another one dead. Come on. Got you. So is everything shaking? Hello, chitty chatty. Oh, there goes little budge. Alright. So we're looking for level 5 doors and level 4 doors. That was the X-ray box room, wasn't it? Yeah, we're done with that really. This room surprisingly didn't really have anything going on in it. I thought it originally did have something. Never mind. We're done here. That's the thing with this game, there's a lot of backtracking to like unlock doors and that. Ooh, what level was the post-it note room? Back at the very beginning. Where? Oh, maintenance. Well, that'll have to wait a second. I've got time. Hello, Fluff, what you doing? Something my old cognitive intruder. All right. Hello, fluffy little bird. I think I can get into here now. I think. The door down here was level 4. Here we are. Hello, little dad. Hello, you. You want to come over here, yeah? Nah.
Careful in there, ma'am. Area's under quarantine.
I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first.
Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Hang on.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
No. I own this place. Mold threshold. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms, similar in appearance to redacted, construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these redacted are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I've ever seen. I theorize there's a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control and motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is a truly ingenious little thing. A full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. Hello, what you doing? What are you doing? Threshold Utility Research. Dr. Darling's recent penned essay titled Redacted contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of those dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the Redacted creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into Redacted. Hello, you. Good boy. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall. But I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Old growth. Oh boy. Bureau research.
Have you worked at the FBC very long?
Not long enough to understand their inane methodology. They want me to solve the mold, but how is one to solve anything when the basic molecular structure of this fungus is an utter enigma?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me?
It's rhetorical. The Bureau wants to control, not comprehend. But to answer your question, I'm a seasoned threshold researcher that's been brought in on a provisional basis to resolve this matter.
That's all you had to say.
The mold.
What have you learned about the mold?
Firstly, the term mold is a gross oversimplification used only to ease communication. That said, the mold itself appears to be the product of complex microorganisms. They spin the mold, building structures like minuscule cities, swiftly colonizing our dimension. And the speed of these tiny engineers relative to their size is simply staggering.
So it grows fast.
If you're not going to listen, then why did you ask?
Someone's touchy. Thresholds.
So the mold is coming in from... where?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point has been identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter. Even if we could, I speculate that we would only find a reality entirely subsumed by the fungus. Total decomposition.
It's weird how excited she is, right?
The hiss.
What do you know about the hiss?
How could I know anything about an entity I've only just learned of? This is exactly the Bureau's problem. My work is always interrupted by these superfluous matters.
Calm down. Just keep your HRA on and I'm sure you'll be fine.
This crude thing. I thought it was Darling's idea of a practical joke.
Not quite. Just keep your head down while I handle the hiss.
Alright.
I need to get going.
I don't know if I
Try
can
not to transport
complete
any
this yet.
spores outside the infected areas. This work won't finish itself.
Smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry.
Nom nom nom
I
nom
wonder
nom.
how this mold tastes.
Whoa, careful.
Are those people?
Any more than that. Now they're all moldy. Oh, I forgot about these ones. They're really snipey. Hello, Fluffer. You just chilling there, resting your feeties, having a chit chat. Yeah, I definitely can't do this until later because obviously I'll not be able to get up there until I get the levitate option. I may be able to get 1 or 2 strains, but I can't complete it. Ow. Ow. Come on, give it a rest. Ooh, I was lucky. Whoa! Yes, this used to be an office space until it was completely overtaken by mold. Oh, I'm dead. Rip. I went too far, dude. No. No, I'm just gonna push on with the main story for now, because I need to get that levitate ability. Then things can be done a lot quicker and easier. So I'm just gonna crack on for now with the main mission. Let's go find our bro. Containment, panopticon. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, what are you doing? Hello. Right, so I think now I can go through security. Was there any high-level doors in this area? Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, how did you get through? Where the fluff did you come from? Where did you come from? What the? Ow! Okay, they hurt. Hello, you. You having a nap over there, are you? Run. Ooh. sure this place leads in. I think I remember this place. It like leads into some major mold infected places. Like the rooms where if you, the sort of rooms where if you step in them they hurt you. I think I remember that being these places. Nice. Absolute. Bam, bam. Hello, you little pips. Good boy. All right. Right. Yep. This is the place I remember. I can't really do this yet either. Moving on. Wait a minute. Maybe I can. Maybe I'll be alright. Mold autopsy. The deceased was a redacted year-old with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled with the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably but not probably caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Just keep lining them up, and I'll keep knocking them down. Whoa, move. You see? Why did the map pop up? I jumped a mile there. I thought I couldn't actually go through there yet. There is that one door that's level 6 clearance that I can't get into, but other than that, we're good. I know eventually I come back here and I remember doing a side quest or something in this place. But for now, we on. Hello, you. You had a good little. You had a short little nap there, had you? Did you have a short little nap? You're a good boy, yes. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Hello, who's a good boy? Oh, hello, you. Hello, beautiful bird. Hello, beautiful little bird. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, beautiful. Good boy. No. Settle down. Will you settle down? You stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You pee in the boat. You pee in the boat? No. There's a little stinker. Here. Noah. Level 6 to get in it. Wait, can I not do this yet? Am I in the wrong place? I'm not in the wrong place. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Globe procedures. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the containments and the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous redacted and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tanrilio. Tanrilio? There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disorientated, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact. Get off there. Prolonged contact culminating in the sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in redacted handlers. What are you doing there? Huh? What are you doing? Why are you chatting with a cable? You're a silly plonker. Like, obviously I've got my TV up there now, like wall mounted, and then I've got my monitor below in the front, and he likes to sit on the monitor in between. The cable from the TV, the power cable, like comes down behind the monitor, and he's just sitting chatting to it. You're a weird one. Yeah, you little weirdo. Are you a beautiful little weirdo, are you? Yeah. Hello. The oldest house.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation.
Hello.
So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Why is it playing again? It's just on a loop.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Hello, little chitty chatter. Uh... Here we go. Hello, little chitter chatter. I can hear you. Good boy. Hello? Alec. We inverted. Oh. And that flips the other room the right way up. Ta-da! Simple and easy.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right, well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
don't have time for
objects
this.
of Power and
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden. Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's It's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Drop dead, Fred.
The sudden
For anyone that's
stop
ever
in
seen that
theaters
movie.
Tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
Alex Casey movie. Oh my god, I don't even think I clocked onto that when I first played this. Alex Casey movie. So there you go, there's your first nod to Alan Wake.
The employee manual.
Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything, it's just, you know, an ongoing concern.
Working at the bureau.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
You know, I've just thought on it. I really need to push on with the story with this. I've got a bit of, I'm halfway through the main game, but then there's still both the DLCs as well. I've really got to press on.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
Flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
Objects of power versus altered items.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
Director Trench.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
It does have a no smoking policy. And so does the Quarry.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
The gun picked you up. Didn't pick you, it picked you up. You thought you picked it up, but it picked you up.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Oh, this place is fun.
Told Salvador it was dangerous, but no. Why listen to
The
Langston?
Panopticon.
Just the Panopticon.
Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Have a forklift. Free of charge. We're close to that Max Payne reference that I kept mentioning throughout my play of Max Payne and Alan Wake and that. Also, this is the place where they contain the items of power and such. Study them. That's the mailbox, I think, that would freeze everybody within a certain vicinity. They will paralyze them. Don't know about the picnic basket. There'll be a document somewhere for it. The fan, that would basically displace all the air in a room, causing people to suffocate to death. I'm curious. Hammer. Altered item units.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
You'll find out soon enough. Whoa! Ah, here's the preach.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God! Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blazer never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Rage duty. Is this the agent of Panopticon's cell after Dylan has been found? Very dark room. There we go. I'll come back. welcome. Who's a good little budge? Yeah, who's a good little budger? Hello. Hello, budger boy. He's a kiss. He's a kiss. You good boy. Hello. Thank you. You boy, are you? Yeah. You being a good lady. Yeah. He's a good little budger. Where you going? Where you going? Well. There we are.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
There we go. I think this is the ability I've been waiting for. Look how it's twisted the area. Everything's all twisted. Hello, you. Oh boy. I don't think I can kill these until I actually step into the room. No, they're protected. it out.
That
Salvador's ID. It should never have been acceptable to law clearance staff in the first place. Lynn Salvador.
thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
Except me! All-powerful Jesse! Little chitter-chatter. Who's a little chitter-chatter? You're a good lad.
Okay, the TV. Another object of power going nuts.
Here we go again.
Anchor supplement. Ah. Now that's there. I'm guessing that's there to remind me of the anchor. Once I've done this mission, I can then go to the anchor. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the Redacted. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with a faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew reacted by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passive fishing vessel called the Redacted rescued the 4 surviving crew. The agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, Redacted, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. The agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor. They noticed the sphere behave in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Redacted to the U.S. port of Redacted. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the Redacted. Use the TV, babysitter. Levitate, superhero, over the obstacle. Yes, this is it. Use levitate to complete the astral plane charge. I'm on top of the world! Stop it! Stop it! Behave. La da 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 da. I just totally bypassed all of that. I don't know if there's any secrets in here. I know at some point you do get secrets inside the astral plane. But I don't think this is that kind. Ah, whoa, whoa. Newsflash, APB. The hiss, static, our broadcast must...
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Rising thought. Now we should get the anchor doofdad. A little. Can't remember if there was anything secret in here. He's a good lad. Lucky, lucky. Mr. Janitor! I knew there was something. Postbox procedures. Here it is. Blackrock paneling has proven effective in hindering but not eliminating the object's alerted effect. Agents in the immediate vicinity may still experience paralysis. Yeah. Keeping a distance of redacted feet from the cell is recommended unless agent is confirmed to be non-susceptible. A dark blue United States postbox, model redacted. Paint is chipped at the edges. The item itself is empty with no mail discovered inside at the time of retrieval. The item seizes the motor functions of organisms meeting an unknown criteria. Paralyzed subjects are still capable of moving their eyes and limited speech. During tests, approximately 60% of agents remained unaffected by the item. Age, gender, race, height, weight, blood type, eye color, clothing, place of birth, diet, heart rate, and socio-economic standing are all factors proven to have no correlation to an individual's vulnerability to the item. Victims' state of mind were recorded during onset of paralysis, but no emotional correlation has yet been found. Paper Lantern Supplement. Did I find this in my first playthrough? No, I think I did, because I'm sure I got the achievement for finding everything. A lantern was discovered at a street-side ramen shop in Tokyo, Japan, named Redacted. The shop gained immense popularity due to this item, the shining beacon hanging in its doorway. A visiting documentarian was similarly enthralled by the crimson luster of the lantern and helped it find international acclaim through a television series highlighting the world's finest restaurants. Audiences interested in the lantern brought it to the attention of the Bureau, and soon the lantern found its way here to us. I write this as I sit beside this very item. Its light is so comforting, so familiar, it reminds me of summer nights when I was a boy. The sun setting, the warm air, the chittering song of the evening insects. The lantern knows we all want to feel safe, at home, secure in the knowledge that the world won't change, and neither will we. We'll be young and happy forever here in its glow. Appendix: the author of this document was detained shortly after this case file was distributed. Individual handling of the item is now prohibited. Information in this document may be compromised by the author's obvious infatuation with the item. RIP. I think we're good. Check the other side just to be safe. Hello, Slopper. What you doing? Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, one by one, you've got to fill up these cells again. Where was it? Let's go get us an anchor. Hello. I think you're doing over there. Hello, you. What you doing? Ah, right, there's a height limit. Can't keep going up. Yeah, that's it. Now this fight is a pain in the arse, if I remember correctly.
The fuck is that?
Ah, yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
It's making more pots?
I'm done. Shit. Didn't mean to do that. Hello, little chitty chatter. You go, boy. Yeah, oh, go, boy.
The fuck is that?
That's the sphere that was in sync with the anchor.
It's making more clocks?
Come on. Oh, bollocks. Ow. Ah, there was a dude right there shooting us. One more hit and it was done. I remember that's the only problem with this fight is when they start spawning and chasing. That's when things get problematic. Other than that, the boss itself is easy.
What the fuck is that?
Whoa.
It's making more. Clocks?
Ah, I went drifting right into it. I forgot on the last stage it gets faster. I got hit by it twice and that destroyed us. Alright, this time.
The fuck is that?
It's making more clocks?
You piece of shit. Oh, you bugger up! What? Oh, it did it again. That's the first time it's done it to a point where it's completely ruined my gameplay. Oh, I'm gonna die.
That must be the altered item.
Ooh. Got it. Pain in the butt. What are you doing there, little fluffer? Yeah. What is going on with my TV? Anchor's away.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Sorted. Let's see. Anchor procedure. Black rock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. A description altered effect. A Trotman-style anchor made of iron with wooden stock surface is rusted in places, weighs 3,789 lead. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. This sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically redacted horizontal feet and redacted vertical feet from the redacted of the anchor. Appendix 25th of the 4th, 1983. Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line at redacted AM EST. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, Redacted's oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during Redacted's entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of another. Ranger Redacted has been declared MIA, presumed dead. That guy was clearly saying when he signed up to go into that. Was there any doors in this area that I couldn't unlock? Can't remember. Have a quick run around just in case. I don't think there was, but just to be safe. Whoa! Oh, you bullshitter. Where did you go? Piece of crap. No, I think we're good. Hello, beautiful. What you doing? No. He's a good little budger. No. Keep your eyes peeled for doors that will not be near you. What level was the synchronicity door again? I think it was level 6, wasn't it? Right, let's just carry on for now. Let's go find Dylan. Non-standard issue. Upgrade any weapon from form to level 3. Whoops. Huh, seems you can only change your outfit at the central. God, I hate this chair now. I can't stand how uncomfortable this chair's become lately. It is so uncomfortable.
It's ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws.
Why? If this is a frequency, then why couldn't it vibrate
Bam!
molecules in
Think
order
about
to
it.
alter
The
human
precision that would
physiology?
require is
It would explain the
unthinkable.
hair loss.
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Heftonstall, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the Hiss to get them. Could you find him for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay Hiss.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
Rangers.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the building.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retired due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
Thresholds.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
Why can't I get comfy? This chair's really uncomfy. Hello, what's the matter? Marshall.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
You'll find out in the DLC.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Every time I think it makes sense.
Hello, Jesse.
Nothing new.
See you when you get back.
Alright. Hopefully he's been here is fine. Not sitting the same way I normally sit. My mic's a bit lower than I am. It's the only problem with this setup. I've got nowhere to put my mic. Like, I've got this MacGyver method of having it strapped to my chair. Well, there's like a bar that I put underneath the chair so that it can clamp onto that bar. I'm sure there was supposed to be a lot of documents on some of these desks as you proceed into this place. Whoa. What the fuck just happened? Why did that just go flying all on its own? Cram supplement. This is the one that emits smoke and kills everybody by choking them to death on smoke. Interview with Redacted conducted with the aid of a French translator on November 17, 2009 in a retirement home in Redacted, France. Where were you born? Where were you on August 2nd, 1979, Mr. Belouis? Translated from French, so specific a date. As if I could ever forget. I was called to a fire at the Rue Redacted. What did you see? Smoke, white like a new pulp, rising up from the window of a small shop. I sent my men in. I was fire chief back then. What happened next? We pulled the shop owner out. He was already dead, smoke in his lungs. We found the source afterwards, a baby walker, poured water onto it, but that only encouraged the smoke. We pulled the carriage outside. Smoke kept shooting out. The crowd gathered. People said it was a miracle, but I disagree. It seemed to me more like an omen. We brought the strange thing back to the fire hall. The Americans, like yourself, came later and took it away. End of relevant portion. Alright, just got us back to here. Right, cool. Hello, Limbo. Are you comfy there? Nah. Is that your new favourite spot, is it? Yeah, he's sitting gritting his big happy. You're a very comfy bird, aren't you? There's the swan. That would eject people out of it. Okay. I think it's what flung some of the objects around before. I'm not sure on that one. Get well soon, balloon. One's deflated, the other isn't. There's the supplement on that one. Water cooler? No idea on that one either. Gordon Freeman's crowbar.
Dylan. He's so close.
Brother, I'm home.
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse.
Oh. What you doing, Pop?
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Mission 6 complete. Dylan Faden observation. Dylan Faden daily observations. Breakfast is brought in at 9:30 a.m. Gets out of bed and uses the toilet and returns to bed at 11:54 a.m. At 11:57 a.m. asks for the television to be turned on. Staff do so. 12 p.m. lunch is brought. Breakfast is removed. 12:02 eats lunch. 2:38 uses the toilet. 4:03 p.m. begins talking to himself. Recorded speech is not possible due to noise from television. 4:07 becomes upset, throws lunch tray at glass. 4:09 sedated, crew clean the cell, television is turned off. 6:12 p.m. comes to, asks for television to be turned on. Staff refuse. 6:16 p.m. sleeps ? Television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. Control point. We reach tether through control points into the Bureau house. Nexus threshold area codes allows for access. You can translocate fast travel construct through the control points. Why the hell with that now? We already knew that. I'm sure I already saw that. Yet it marked it as new. Ah, right, I can't get there yet. I can get into here though.
I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister. What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean, back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau, if she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. I guess she got what she wanted.
Great. So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait. We're not... End of session. Much for your time today, Dylan.
Yeah, but we're trying to find Jesse. Did he do that with his own shit? He smeared his own poop. Spelled his sister's name. That's blood. Go now that look at it, does look browny. It's poop. Right from the toilet. That's brutal. A little fluffer. Hello? Oh, bollocks. Ta-da! I don't think the game wants us going any higher yet. What do you mean the batteries are low? That's where this thing's faulty. The battery. Yeah, I'm not going to go any higher. Nah. Okay, Christmas tree. I can't remember what the supplement was for that. I have found it. I've already found it and read it. What was the videos for that one? Hello. There we are. Plastic tree procedure. Item must be contained within a soundproof set. Ah, yeah. People like go absolutely nuts. Because it would mimic what anyone would say. Yeah. People that were trapped in the Antarctic were driven insane by it before the Bureau got there. There's the globe. If you touch it, you become disorientated, vomit, and sometimes it makes you want to kill yourself. Yes. Did you stop it? Give you puddles. Hello. It's in the beach. What? Oh, I remember. Oh, yeah, I remember this room. Whoa! Oh, that comes up the stairs. I thought it was a dead end there where it was. Very mistaken. Oh, what? Come on. Come on. Oh, bollocks! I think the last one just walked into that. Altered item behavior changes. Recently, there have been some alarming changes in behavior and altered effect in two altered items in the Panopticon. The Redacted and the Redacted have become much more aggressive, with entirely new effects manifesting for no discernible reason. The items have been investigated for updated containment procedures to counter these new effects, with one successfully discovered to be contained by constant visual contact, the Red Freak. The Red Freak was originally basically indestructible. A whole building collapsed. Like some woman went to the shops to buy some groceries, and she left her son at home. When she came back, the whole building was collapsed. He was basically dead, but all of his drones that were stuck to the fridge were in perfect condition. And she wanted to keep the fridge around, and the dad basically in the end sold it to get rid of it. And the Bureau eventually got their hands on it and contained it. The item has been investigated for updated containment procedures to counter these new effects, with one successfully discovered to be contained by constant visual contact. But this development is worrying. What if all of the altered items undergo this behavioral change? We need to find out why this is happening, what is changing. Handling these altered items has also resulted in numerous Panopticon staff being redacted. I would say they've gone to the astral plane, but these aren't objects of power. Not one of them has come back. This, plus the uptick in astronauts not returning from their dives, has me wondering what the hell's going on. Is anyone looking into this? Is there any plan? Refer to redacted for forward. Hurry up. Hello. Hello, little chitty chatter. Gives a kiss. Here I go, boy. Love you. Don't waste your food. No. You gotta stop doing that. Good boy. Don't waste your food. Finally getting one for that. Damage increase. You'll be a good lad. You hear me? You'll be a good lad. Boop, boop, boop. Hello, I can hear you. I don't think I can get in this room. I think. It's outside. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, little tinker? Hello. He's number 6. He's destroying the place. What? You piece of shit. Like you're all gonna pay. Oh my god, it just keeps coming. Oh my holy potatoes! Woo! A trap! It's a trap! Hello? May you behave yourself, Stinky. Where the hell's all the Threshold Kid vids? I've clearly missed them. I haven't seen anything forever. Where the hell are they? In shadow, losing the plot up there. Are you losing the plot up there? Uh-huh. Surely we can't enter the pooper. Every time I check these, there's like never note here. I'm trying to remember there every now and then being some documents on the floor. My plan pot. Can't have it. See ya. Ah, finally. About time. Haven't seen one in forever. And that's what I need. Just a small section of a room, just like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Astral plane. Wait, I've seen this one, haven't I?
Hey, Meg! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
Yeah, I've already seen that. Was it all our items? Missing mama? Which one was this? Spirit.
TV! Let's watch Junkies in Space!
It's not safe.
But Star Captain Hee-Haw!
Hee-haw.
Can I poke it with a stick?
Okay. Bureau rule number 74. Always be suspicious of things that weren't there before.
What?
Looks safe to me.
Junkies in Space!
Wait! It's not even plugged in!
Okay, did you see the subtitles there? Captain Hee-Haw, why? They didn't actually voice it. What the hell? Whoa, no, I don't want this. Ow. Book Club Philip. Unless you hooked me right away. It began with visceral dismemberment scenes and this great unsettling vibe created by the unexplained creature they named the Fix. As an avid horror fan, I love how this story veered from the genre conventions into something a little more, for lack of a better word, weird. Everything felt familiar, but just a little off. The characters even comment on it, seeing how their lives felt out of control, as if they were just programmed to perform the same empty actions over and over. Very meta. Hello, little chitter chatter. What are you doing there? No? Hold on, hold on, hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello? You good boy. Blah, 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 blah. And I love the way they left the ending wide open. What happened to the guy ordered to watch those monitors for the rest of his life? Did the Fix get him? Is he dead? Did he end up in the parallel reality with the others? We don't know. And that's okay. Okay, originally it was someone described it about this woman who got a disease and she went on an adventure with a love interest, and just before they found the cure she died, and blah blah blah. Now this guy thought about something else. All in all, an interesting read. I'll give it a solid 4 out of 5. Points deducted for some of the clunky dialogue and unbelievable choices the characters made. I mean, who the hell would follow orders from their boss in the middle of such a horrible slaughterfest? But I guess I shouldn't demand too much realism from a work of fiction. I think they're all fighting with it.
Told Salvador it was dangerous, but no. Why listen to Langston? I'm just the Panopticon supervisor.
Multi-launch, not enough points. Okay, save my points up and get that. find a token? Ah, put a record on. Ask Irish about the jukebox token.
This is Lynn Salvador. This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found
sexy times in the quarry.
Base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector.
I know that.
It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. New location security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Are you sure that? Are you sure that? Are you sure that? Yeah, good boy.
Head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation for maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought them back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Yes, if I complete all 3, I get the expedition gear. Challenge expedition that grants rare reward. I've got 3 tokens. Clear enemy weapon damage negative 65%. Available expires until the main channel increasing the grants around the world. So I do less damage. Quite a bit less damage. So one sleepy. Whoa! are you? Ow! Oh, he's jogged on. Nope. Kidding me? How long does it take to cleanse one? I've only got 20 minutes to do this thing. What am I looking for? The enemies just seem to keep coming. Owie. Hurry up! Ah, come on. Why didn't he get affected when I was trying to possess him? Son of a... Well, that's my talking gone. And the controller disconnecting again. I think it's the battery. I think the battery I've got is faulty. I think I need a new one. They said low battery earlier. It's showing as full. Hello, Sleepy. Hello? It ain't loading. Uh-oh. Your first game crash? You know when it's saved. It says investigate and clear the 4 islands. It seems like it's going to be 9 possible. Almost like a time. Oh my god, it's like a King of the Hill deal. Ow. I think I cleansed that one at the last second. So that's what should have happened, but the game crashed. It stopped trying to load. Also, when the hell can we preload Alan Wake? I gotta do it all again. You scumbag. Where the hell is the last one? Anything on the top? There it is. Most of the tower's now crumbled. retrieve the lost specimen data. Ah, come on, really?
Squad Captain Lopez, reporting on Expedition 17B. At the formation now, visually, no distinction from the previous visit. The link detectors are still standing. One arch has a light flashing, so we're gonna give the area a once over. Then we'll head back. Lopez out. Reporting on Expedition 17B. How are you supposed to do this at that time? Does it remember that I've cleared one portal if I fail? Or am I going to do the whole damn thing all over again? Oh, fuck off! What's going on? There's something wrong. Great, does that mean I've got to buy yet another controller when I haven't had that one very long?
I love that. Update your Xbox Series X console. It's up to date. Okay. Yeah, I think it's the battery. I'll suggest that it's the battery. I have had the battery on this for quite a while. So I'm going to have to go wired. Old school. Hello. Hello. I'll get myself a new battery at some point. Whoa! Go in. There's still another wave. I hope this remembers your progress. Ah, lovely. Ah, lovely. Oh, that was all my health. Yep. Are you kidding me? Whoa! Alright. I've got time. There's no way in hell I'm beating the last 2 in 6 minutes. If they're wave-based like that. Cover the biometric locks from the dead room. Oh god. Audio log there.
They're all dead. They're all dead. Dead. These things killed them all.
Leave your inside by the door.
There are so many. You're listening. Get out. No.
God. I got it. Ah, they killed us. I got 3 just under 4 minutes. That one was quick. Enough, love. Needs to be something quick. Burn the his corrupted material. Ah. Where? Come on, check it up. One more. The last one. There is the last one. Come on, where is it? Where the fuck's the last one? There it is. Oh my god, I did it! I gotta get back! Oh my god, go! Now what? No! I was done! Ah, oh, come on, I did everything! What was I supposed to do at the end? Was it just a case of beating that enemy and then that was it? Ah, I can't believe that. Does that mean I've got to do it all again?
Yes, the song ended. Good timing.
Jukebox item is to be kept in a secure location in Executive Sector. The Security Order 239A. The room must be sealed before using to prevent unintentional transportation of staff. A classic 1950s jukebox made by Songmaster Entertainment Limited. The jukebox was found with a single record inside titled "A Song for the Others" by Redacted. When this record is played in the object, anyone within earshot is translocated for as long as the album is playing. Those involved in the object's first known incident reported being transported to a tropical beach, exact location unknown. When this object is used in the owner's house, it only transports users to an area located in the recently manifested quarry threshold. Researchers theorize that this site's unique spatial density results in all transitioning material gravitating to its position, as has been observed with the other Bureau equipment. The oldest house's unique nature could also be having an effect on the object itself. The object is not bound to any known individual. Attempts by Bureau staff to bind it have resulted in redacted and should not be attempted again. I don't know. Thank God. Thank God.
Good luck out there.
Why haven't we dissected that freak mutation we locked up? We could learn so much from his physiology.
He's a valuable resource alive, and Pope forbade any physical harm. Of course, if you disagree, you could always go tell her.
No, that's fine. I'm sure we can find a more constructive use of our time.
Marshall didn't give me any orders before she left. Guess I'll just keep managing inventory.
Shadow of the year. Television proposal. Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thoughts as entertainment in order to popularize what? What are you doing? In order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranormal events, we can also use a solid media outlet to test paranormal concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various shows licensed that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting them from scratch. Other particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs and has been off the air now for a few years now. Da-da-da! Night Springs, ladies and gentlemen. Alan Wake. Now we know when...
Did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit. God.
I'll speak to you in a bit.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the Hiss signal I can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
Hello, chatty. Timeline of events. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in his behavior, establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of the lack of reliable communication between Bureau, sectors, and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer: how did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space? Deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world? A cross-dimensional destination? Speech analysis. If we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalization, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords as speech. Would there be a difference in the incantation if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? Does the Hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-Hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most useful words are through and time. Is this possibly the Hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation is nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend is beyond idiotic. I'm curious if the Hiss came from Quantum Break's world, because we know that towards the end of that they discovered this dark veil. I don't remember exactly everything about it because it's been a while since I played that one, and something like this I've only played it once. Again, if I was to go back and play it, it would come back to us while I'm playing.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he?
I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Pardon?
You'll get lost.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss in here. If Trench was still around, he'd have stopped this.
Please. Trench was part of the same shadowy group that responsible for every disaster this country's ever seen.
Ah, that's what the purpose of this room was. There we go. Here we go. This is that moment I kept mentioning through my playthrough of Max Payne and what have you.
Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. This happens more. Now you give us permission and regulation. We wait in the stains. The word that describes us is redacted. Repeat the word, the name of the sound. It resonates in your house. Oh, after the song, we build. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye.
That's why the subtitle's not working.
Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror. Through the surface into the way. You've always been in there. You want this. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
can you hear me?
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song, time for applause. We build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jessie. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes. Wipe her.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream
Here it is.
I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone.
Oh, maybe not.
It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This is it.
Again?
I was going to be the new director of this place.
Oh, maybe not.
I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game.
Here it is.
But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office and something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunder song distorts you. Happy.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world,
the cop was real. Max Payne.
Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
That was it. That was the Max Payne and Alan Wake reference. Alan Wake was the writer who wrote Alex Casey. But in the real world, with the real cop, it was Max Payne.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream.
Now he's breaking the fourth wall.
This very dream. He said just now. And repeated it again now. I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
That was a fourth wall break.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
No, that's it.
Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. This happens more and more now.
Wait, hang on.
Regulation. We wait you all along through time.
Did you hear that the Hiss prisoner they captured is the director's brother?
Brother? And she brought him here? She's gonna get us all killed.
What if she's working with the Hiss? Isn't it strange she showed up just when they did?
Hello? Director Jesse here. How may I help you? You're fired!
Lots of interesting data off that subject the Rangers brought in.
I heard that he voluntarily entered captivity. That's what Pope said anyway.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. Hiss aren't that self-aware.
Best of luck.
So now I've got to keep our eyes peeled for tokens as well.
And they said good stock management would never make a difference.
But I'm going to call that there for the night. Something tells us I ain't finishing this before Alan Wake releases. But it's fine. Tis fine. But anyway, I'm going to call that there for the night, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, as always, feel free to hit that follow button. Much appreciated. If you're watching on YouTube, there will be more Control to come. I got to start powering through this. That's for sure. Like, I'm going to just push on with the main story, and if I've got time left, before Alan Wake releases, if there's still time left, I'll do side stuff. Like I said, when I originally played this, I already 100%ed it. But I'd like to 100% it again, but I don't think there's enough time. Like I said, if I don't get it finished in time for Alan Wake, fair enough. I will finish the game, but if Alan Wake has to be pushed back a day or two, I mean, I'm off work the following week. I've booked the following week off. Apart from the Monday, I've got to go in the Monday. So, like when Alan Wake releases this coming Friday, I'll be able to play it on the weekend and a little bit on Monday, but I'm off work from Tuesday onward for a week. So we'll have plenty of time to play that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night. I'll catch you again later. Peace.